Instability in politics and political decisions, of course, throws people into a kind of confusion. And when there is no stability, the emotional background of nervousness increases. In Russia, digital currency has been officially approved. But I remember that not so long ago, just a couple of years back, there were some court cases against someone. People were saying it was allowed or not allowed, and everything was being banned. And in general, with this whole matter, why did they suddenly say it's allowed when just recently it wasn't? But now it's been approved. But what's the dumbest thing about all this? That 92% of Russians have no idea what cryptocurrency is, what crypto wallets are, or how to use them. 92%. Why do we need digital currency? Who is it for? The population will be deceived right away. The first people who get involved with this are already saying they'll make a fortune. But how exactly can you make a fortune? Well, the whole world is making money from it. But that's not really a fortune. Of course, if you sit there all the time and make it your job, I mean cryptocurrency, yes, if you figure out wallets, which wallets are where, which platforms, then sure, it's possible. But otherwise, people will be paid their salaries, in virtual money. And what exactly will you do if your salary is paid to you in crypto wallets? You try to figure it out, but the currency just keeps going up and down. How is it supposed to stabilize? Well, it's definitely going to be a scam. And you won't be able to figure anything out anywhere. Not with anything at all. Airports in Denmark have suspended operations due to the appearance of drones. This happened 2 days after a similar disruption in Copenhagen and Oslo. The local police force of North Jutland officially reported on their social media channels that the entire airspace over the significant Danish city of Aalborg was completely closed, and consequently several incoming flights were immediately redirected to various other nearby airports. The drones were flying with their bright illuminated lights on, and then a little while later the local police authorities officially confirmed that the unmanned aerial vehicles had indeed left the immediate airport area. So what exactly happened? Operations are being restored. But if we, so to speak, make a prediction, then every country will experience these drones and unmanned aerial vehicles. Almost every country in Europe. They will be scaring people everywhere. People get scared. Well, what do you think? So brave when something unknown is flying at you from above and you have no idea where it might explode. People get scared, and fear is the main thing by which all the masses are controlled. It's fear. Fear is a feeling, it's an emotion, but it guides people's actions. That's why through fear, and fear is generated by these drones and UAVs, today in the UK, there was a powerful explosion followed by a detonation at warehouses in an industrial zone. Nothing is clear yet, but maybe by the evening it will be. People on YouTube have started talking about the idea that it was weapons intended for Ukraine that exploded. Is that really the actual case? The current governor of California is strongly warning that Donald Trump will indeed remain president after his official term ultimately ends without holding any new elections. I'm afraid that in 2028 there won't be any elections. I truly believe that deep down. That's the governor of California. But maybe he's right, by the way, that there won't be any elections, because that's exactly when military actions are scheduled to take place. If there are military actions, then what kind of elections can there be? There won't be any elections. Naturally, Trump will try to make sure there are no elections. Why would he want problems? After all, with the current twists in his policy, he probably wouldn't get elected. If they held a vote right now, he definitely wouldn't be elected, because his policies don't match what he promised. Although, maybe we could say that he's doing what he promised. No? Well, remember, he said, 2 weeks after I become president, the war in Ukraine will be over. And then he said, that was sarcasm. Didn't you get it? That's what he told the journalist. Well, sarcasm is sarcasm. A new system of supplementary education is rapidly being built in Moscow schools, and this is no longer about sports, life safety, or patriotism. Children are being deliberately drawn into courses with a military focus. The list is impressive. Tactical medicine, sapper training, working with UAVs, orienteering, survival, and drill. And lessons in courage. The main emphasis is that the classes are taught not just by teachers but by instructors with combat experience from the special military operation. For children under 15, the classes are made free of charge, forming a habit and involving them on a large scale. All of this is scheduled with mandatory reporting, exams, and separate groups for younger and older students. In words, it looks like preparation for life, but the set of disciplines leaves no illusions. This is about preparation for war. When 8-year-olds are taught tactical medicine and made to march under the supervision of someone returned from the front, it becomes clear that the state sees the school as a staging ground for a mobilization reserve. But the school has always been seen as a staging ground. Even in my childhood, I played some kind of zarnitsa, skis, snow, and lightning. Some individuals are wearing blue armbands, while others are wearing red armbands, and smoke bombs are also present. Well, at the Arctic Pioneer Camp when I was 11 years old, we were taught how to disassemble and assemble a Kalashnikov assault rifle. Yes, my dear friends, this truly wasn't that long ago at all. The intricate process of disassembling and then carefully reassembling a Kalashnikov rifle. And everything came so easily. I was so happy with my achievements. I am Tanya Karatsuba Seit-Berkant, September 25th, 2025. Due to the fact that military events are getting closer and closer and our situation, we don't even know what stage of communication with each other we're in because things are getting worse. I have launched my own website on the NewsRocks platform, which I'm showing you now. Please visit, follow the link. I will provide it in the description under my videos, so you can go there and find me. Because it's unclear how much longer YouTube will continue to be available in Russia. As soon as any serious events begin, I believe that Russia could be cut off from the main platforms for some time. YouTube is the main platform. It's a shame, of course, friends, it's really unfortunate, but that's how it is. We need to choose other platforms where we can still communicate with each other. I'm showing you my page right now where I've settled in. By the way, each of you can also create your own page.